Hey, what is up, you guys? It's your boy TrapGoku back at you again with another video. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am pissed off a little bit with the news that I just heard in regards to the DC extended universe, or basically DC's extended or movie universe that we see on the big screen, as we just got a couple of announcements and updates on some of their properties and projects that are leaving me very concerned, very upset, and just like, basically, for lack of better words, like WTF, like what is going on at Warner Brothers? What is going on with the guys who make DC movies and comics? Because this is just out of hand. So, and also, not only is this out of hand, but the response that was given and kind of like responded to people's like backlash of this is pretty ridiculous. And just kind of addressing this woke culture in comics and entertainment media is getting old. So, but let's get into this. I'll have this on screen in one moment, but there were a couple announcements made from the Twitter account owned by Grace Randolph. She apparently has a channel called Behind the Trailer, and she works with DC and stuff like that, so she gets a lot of background information. And so she got an official update on what's going to be happening with the DCEU. Number one, first, regarding The Flash, is that, you know, The Flash is supposed to be Ben Affleck's, or Batfleck's as he's more popularly known, final appearance, and they're going to be using old footage of Henry Cavill in that movie. There's going to be a new Justice League formed. Supergirl is going to be the new Superman. Keaton is going to be working with Black Canary and picks Batgirl as the new Batman. And yeah, these are the updates that were given. And so first off, let's go over this first one. Hashtag The Flash, Batfleck's final appearance. I hate this because Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill, I think, were pretty good interpretations of both Batman and Superman, especially for a live action, you know, setting. So to just kind of ask them, especially when, you know, Henry Cavill is extremely popular, especially with his Witcher series, and like his portrayal of Superman has been critically acclaimed by the fans, and to just kind of like get rid of him in the way that Warner Brothers and DC has is very disrespectful to a great actor. And I hope that, you know, Henry Cavill, you know, he's already bounced back with The Witcher, making damn near $10 million this season, but still, it is very disrespectful to him, and he deserved better, because he literally put up with a lot of Warner Brothers and DC's woke bull crap. So did Ben Affleck, and to see them kind of get axed from their positions, like I said, really just disrespectful, really disrespects their work and their work as legacy actors. Next, the new Justice League is formed, with Supergirl being the new Superman. This is just probably the dumbest, most woke, most, hey, let's put girls at the forefront. The Supergirl show really isn't doing that good. So why would you make a Supergirl movie doing the same thing that CW's already done? If that didn't do too good, and that show ended only after like 2-3 seasons, was canceled twice, mind you, why would you put Supergirl as the head of the Justice League again? Why? Why would you disrespect a legacy character like Superman, all for the sake of girl power? At this point, you know, it's like, why are we disrespecting and removing icons and martyrs for the sake of making women and making, you know what I'm saying, this woke culture, this leftist culture, seem like it's okay, it's what we're supposed to do, it's what we need to do? It's completely unfair, it's completely disrespectful for the characters and the legacy that these characters have left behind, and it pretty much fails to emulate the authenticity that these comic books represent. And that's the issue that a lot of people, me myself included, have with them kind of taking these liberties to change characters' genders, race, and stories, because for one, it removes a big amount of authenticity from the character. I mean, let's be real, comic books has been a male-dominated entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Females, even to this day, are still the minority. It's not like we have 20-30% comic book readers are female. That's not true. Majority are males. It's not even to that degree. It's like maybe like 5 to 10% of comic book readers are actually female. So it begs the question, why are you trying to appeal to the minority audience and not the majority? Number two, a lot of these stories, not saying that there aren't females who were in comic books who weren't popular. I mean, look at Wonder Woman, look at, Black Canary, look at Batgirl. Just adapt those stories correctly. Don't try to have the female characters, which it obviously seems like it's going on, because in the next update, apparently, like I said, Michael Keaton picks Black Canary, not Black Canary, picks Batgirl to be the new Batman. Like, why are all the male characters being replaced with women characters? It's kind of like you're trying to say that these females are superior to their male counterparts, when it was the males who pretty much created the entire infrastructure for female comic book characters to even flourish and exist. So yeah, it really paints a bad taste in our mouth. And then what really gets me with this situation is at the end of the tweet, she says, "This is the new DC. Let's be open-minded and give it a fair shot." No, we don't have to be open-minded. You can't tell us how to react to a situation or to something that blatantly destroys, the iconic characters, ideals, and, memories that we have of these characters, just for the sake of, make room for girls because girls can do it too and they can do it better than boys. That's such an asinine argument to get rid of characters who have almost hundreds of years, 100+ years, 80+ years of continuity, of content, of life-changing events, adventures, and stories, and to just kind of like delete them all for the sake of, we need to make our minority audience feel accepted, is so radically dumb. It's so radically dumb. And it's like, I hate how people try to, like, telling someone to suppress their feelings or dislike of something or a change of something and kind of like not really speak on it, or, let's be fair and give it no. Where was the fair shot for the Snyder Cut? Where was the fair shot for Henry Cavill and his movies? Nobody gave them a fair shot. It's not fair when you see Harley Quinn and her movies come out with multiple flops left and right, but, and she's gonna continue to be a big part of the DCEU, but, Superman, has bad direction from the studio and from Warner Brothers themselves, and has disrespectful contract situations and gets put into these just negligent situations where no one really is helping him out. But then you want me to give this a fair shot. And don't even get me started on Ben Affleck. Y'all did not give him a fair shot at all at portraying Batman. And FYI to Warner Brothers, Ben Affleck is a big comic book fan. He loves comic books, especially DC comic books, and especially Batman. So it was very crazy to see these updates. All in all, I feel like if DC keeps going the way it does, because the comic books, DC Comics, are not doing good. They're a dying industry, honestly, and manga is killing them because of stuff like this. And they aren't doing good in comics. They aren't doing really good with, as you guys already know, their movies don't do good. The Suicide Squad by James Gunn didn't do really too good. The Snyder Cut, even though it reviewed really good, not a lot of people bought the Snyder Cut. I'm one of the few people who actually even own the Blu-ray of it, so there's that. But like I said, if DC doesn't start making some smarter decisions, and decisions that actually retain the authenticity of the characters and, respect their fan base and, some of the things they want out of these characters, then I don't see DC sticking around as a major, superpower or major power in the media, entertainment, and comics industry, especially when it comes to going up against their Marvel counterparts, as Spider-Man is pretty much killing anything DC has released. And that's just one of their properties and projects. All in all, I feel like there's imagination with the DC properties and the DCEU. It's just the execution and, the direction they're going in is just horrible. It's not going to work out, and it's going to just alienate the majority of their fans and bring new fans in. And like I said, it's like, it makes me sad and angry, because it's like I'm watching one of my favorite comic book properties pretty much die, all because somebody wanted to feel woke and feel cool about themselves and what they do, and it's just simply not fair. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys really enjoy this, and peace.